Alright, it's supposed to be one of the, I guess, most successful places here in this particular area, Fremont East. So I guess it's like a sandwich shop or something. I don't know. I'm not the one that would probably investigate this. But anyway, according to sources, it's supposed to be one of the most popular restaurants here. And I'm gonna pan down here a little bit. Well, gotta move up a little bit. Well, anyway, it's a couple of restaurants over here on Fremont East, but evidently that one's one is starting to pick up a little bit. I think it's closer to like where the people actually live at instead of like downtown, where mainly they are mainly the restaurant people are looking for support. The tourists just not, you know, supporting some of these yuppie restaurants. The tourists, a lot of the tourists, they don't have that much money. They want to spend $5 or $10, you know, for a sandwich or something like that, or a meal. They don't want to spend too much money. Okay, now this little area here is pointing down to the bunkhouse. Now, that evidently it's saying that the bunkhouse is gonna close, so I guess that's gonna bite the dust pretty soon. But down here now, that little building right there, that's a little record shop there. So I don't know how it's doing. And that's the Atomic Bar next to that. And this stuff here, I don't know what he's gonna do with all the little motels and hotels here. All right, let's get a little wide shot of this. Now, this used to be the Ambassador. Here, evidently they just made it into a little parking lot here. And I don't know if that many people come down here to use it or not. Okay, that's the Atomic Bar there. It's been around since the 40s, I think, 40s or 50s. And it looked like they made it into like a little patio area. I mean, I don't know if, you know, if they're getting any support or not. I mean, how many times you gonna go out to a bar? I mean, you gotta have support here, not necessarily just yuppie people. I mean, you gotta have support from the local people that live around here too. And a lot of the restaurants and bars and stuff, I don't think are getting the support. All right, now this used to be the Western there. I mean, I think it was holding its own. They got a lot of support from the local people. People have probably been coming here for years. But evidently they closed it down, and I don't know what they're gonna do with it now. They're using it for a sign, advertise life is beautiful. Now this is the little. Let me move over here a little bit. That's the little doggy park there. Now back in the background there, that's the El Cortez, and they're kind of like upgrading a little bit. They put in this new restaurant, and I guess they're trying to like cater, I guess, to the yuppie crowd too. But however, a lot of the the old, the regulars, they're complaining because they don't necessarily, they don't like the style. They like they like their own style. So they're not, they don't want to get into all this yuppie stuff, So that's a couple of the Fremont places down there. I'm gonna go down there a little farther, and we're gonna see what they got down there. Now this is called the Virtue or something. I don't know, man, what the stuff is. It's all yuppie. I think it really turns people off, really. It's just like a negative vibe here, man. It's a Sin City, man. Everybody want to, get their groove on, man. Everybody want to be this stuffy, yuppie garbage. Okay, this is the mall here. And I don't know exactly what all it's got in it, because like when it first opened, it was like IDing people, and what was all that about? Even the mayor, I think, not saying the mayor, but the city council people, they started investigating and say, hey, what's going on over here? A lot of people want to come over there, but it's kind of like a hindrance. I mean, come on, these are business people. I think a couple of businesses in there actually closed, because I guess they only like catering to like the yuppie crowd, I don't know exactly, like I said, I don't know exactly what's in there. I see some signs like, they got closed. I know it's a restaurant, I think it's a bar in there or something. Who knows? Alright, I'm going to try to zoom in here a little bit. Okay, now this is the little market there. It used to be 2 stores. I think I mentioned that in some of the private videos. And okay, now down the way there, it's got like a little Chinese restaurant. There's Commonwealth there on the corner. I think they holding their own. And then this country club here, I don't know who actually goes there. Now that's, I forget what they call it. This is the emergency R. I don't know. Who knows what it's actually called? It's got a coffee. They call it a coffee stand, like a little coffee cafe there on the corner there. Let me zoom back out. And down the way, the Vanguard, supposedly that's closing. Now they got a new restaurant there. It's called, I don't know what it's called. Something's in red. Anyway, it's just opened up. And they had a pizza joint down there. I don't know how it's doing. And then at the corner there, it's like a little restaurant or something there. Down the way here, on this street here, they got a little Chinese, I guess a Chinese restaurant. And I think it's a couple of clubs, Commonwealth. I think the Commonwealth's doing okay. I don't know. I think one of the Pawn Stars bought into one of the clubs down the way on the other side of the Chinese restaurant. And they putting a new one in, another new I don't know if it's going to be a restaurant or a bar or whatever. It's going to be right next to the Inspire, wherever the Inspire is. I think it's a bar, entertainment, something. Anyway, I'm going to go in the back here. It's a couple more little restaurants in the back. This is off of Fremont and Las Vegas Boulevard. Okay, now that place there used to be a wine. You serve wine and flowers or something. They closed down. They bit the dust. Okay. See what else we got over here. Now that's a little juice bar there called the Grassroots. I don't know how they're doing. And then right on the side of that, that's a little Japanese restaurant there. I don't know what they're doing. I hardly ever see it open. I don't know what are the hours or whatever. Okay, now inside of I think this is Johnny Carson. Okay, they got a donut shop, they got a tattoo place there, and at the corner right there, right before the telephone place, in the alley there almost, is a restaurant. I think it's got like a famous, I'm gonna say restaurant manager, but chef. So the chef is like well known, so it's getting a lot of support. I think it's getting a lot of support for that particular restaurant there. Okay, here on this corner here, they got Glutton. It's a new restaurant called Zydeco's and Veggie Nation. And across the way over there, that's Eats. So, most of these restaurants just open up besides Eat. I think Eat is getting a lot of support from, I guess, some of the Zappo people crowd. So, it should be around for a while.